Hello Libra, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 17th to the 23rd of January 2022, or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond those dates. It is a general reading, Libra, so take what resonates with you. Anything that doesn't resonate with you, leave it or leave it behind. It'll be for somebody else. But let's see, before I get into the reading, I'd just like to mention on the 17th, it is a full moon, a beautiful, large, vibrant full moon. Hopefully it's a clear sky for all of us to witness. But this full moon is called the wolf moon. And historically that's because people noticed that at this time wolves were howling quite a lot to the moon. But now we know that there's lots of reasons for the wolves to be howling. But anyway, enough said about that. Where I am in the northern hemisphere, it's the dead of winter. It's right in the middle of winter we are. And of course, in the southern hemisphere, you're in the middle of your summer, aren't you? So, but nevertheless, wherever you are, it's a time for transformation and introspection. So very much a time to figure out what you need to have for a successful life. All right, I'm going to leave it there. There's lots you can look up on the internet about this particular full moon. So I'll leave that with you, Libra. But let's get started. So we'll start with the Oracle of Visions. And we'll start with some overall energies for your reading. So what is it that Libra needs to be aware of, perhaps, needs to have clarity on at this time? What is it Libra needs to know at this time, please? All right, first of all, we have number 3, and this talks about dreams, meditation, spiritual escape, you know, coming away from the crowd, being at one within yourself, finding your peaceful center here, meditating, spiritual escape also for some of you. Yes, and here we have again number 6, and this talks about tranquility and being at peace with yourself. All right, so 2 very, very similar cards there have come out for you. So let's have a look at the Druidcraft tarot deck and see what tarot energies want to say to you at this time, Libra. So what does Libra need to know at this time? What does Libra need some clarity on? And some support with, perhaps. Alright, so we have the heart of your reading, Libra, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. And yes, at the bottom of the deck we have the 6 of Pentacles, and this is concerning equal sharing, giving, receiving. You know, when you have enough to be able to share that, but being open to receiving also when the need is yours. But it's very much about give and take, sharing, giving something, offering something. All right, let's see. I'll just put that to one side now. And we'll clarify the cards with the Gilded Tarot. So could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Libra? Clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Libra. Alright, on the bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Wands, and this is the Wounded Warrior, and this talks about just one final battle, one final thing that needs dealing with, that needs to be overcome. Having won many battles in the past here, but the dark clouds are still here, and I feel the battles haven't finished yet. But it's holding on, not giving up, not giving up, holding on to this final wand now, before you go back into battle with something. Alright Libra, at the heart of your reading we have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups is very much, she's a water energy, she's Pisces, Scorpio and Cancer energy. Because she could see she's come away from her throne, she's got one toe, one foot dipped into the water of emotion. So she's tapping into her emotions here, she's harnessing the power of the full moon. But very loving, very much works from her heart centre. Although she's nobody's fool, and I feel she's just one step away from the High Priestess, which again is very much a Pisces energy. But so right at the heart of your reading, we've got the Queen of Cups that's come out. This could be representing an aspect of yourself, Libra. It's not gender specific. Or there's somebody connected to you that you're aware of that has this energy. Or it can be purely the energy of the Queen of Cups. So let's see, the clarifier is the Knight of Pentacles. And this talks about, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the minor arcana. And he's delivering something solid gold. It could be to do with money, wealth, finances of some sort, but it doesn't have to be. But of course that's the energy of the Pentacles. But the Knight delivers. When he gets to you, it's solid gold, and it's something trustworthy and something that's long lasting. So there's something on its way to be delivered to the Queen of Cups energy, but it's coming in very slowly. It may be saying whatever it is being delivered that's on its way. This is something that's going to be important for somebody's heart centre, for their emotions. And at the root of this situation we have two more queens, so that's three queens on the table now. We have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So at the root of this situation, the Queen of Swords is very pragmatic. She's very much the opposite to the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Swords doesn't allow emotions to get in the way of her thought processes, of being strategic. She's very strategic. And she will use her sword to cut away that which no longer serves her. But she is very much about truth and clarity, equality, if you like. But she's very much, there's no water around in the depiction of the Queen of Swords. She's very much high up on the mountain, high up in the air. And that's her comfortable place. Now, this Queen of Swords could be representing yourself, Libra, because you are a swords energy. So this could be representing yourself. Well, we have the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is very much a creator. She's an entrepreneur. She's very creative, very passionate about what she does, but she sees opportunities and goes for them. Can be in positions of working for herself, for example, or in the creative department of an organisation. It could well be that the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords represent different aspects of yourself. So here you are as the Queen of Swords, but clarifying you is this the Queen of Wands energy that you carry within you also. All right, we've got the Queen of Cups has come out again on the table here as a clarifier. These are the past influences. We have the Star and the Queen of Cups. So the Star, this is very much about following your star, achieving balance, having healing, bringing healing in and harmony. And I feel it's for a Queen of Cups energy. What's on your mind at the moment, Libra? Well, we've got the fairy light, which is fairy light, which is very much the temperance energy in ordinary tarot. And this is about healing, mending, bringing harmony back and balance to a situation. And this is what you're thinking about. And we have, it's almost like a cauldron with steam coming out, and it's almost like manifesting a healing situation. And we have the rainbow in the background there also. Quite a spiritual energy here. And the clarifier is the Eight of Cups. Okay, just looking at these two together. The Eight of Cups is very much about having to leave a situation that held a lot of meaning for you in the past. But now the cups are empty and there's a need to move on and look for the ninth cup, which is wish fulfillment. And going by the light of the full moon here, I feel what this is saying, what you're thinking about is healing, mending a situation, bringing harmony back and balance to a situation, having patience also while you do this or while somebody does this, and looking for wish fulfillment, leaving something now that doesn't serve you, and looking for your ninth cup. But these two energies are connected, and that's what you're thinking about. Excuse me, I'm just going to get a drink, Libra. Okay, so going forward, what have we got? Well, we've got the Magician and the King of Swords. Okay, the Magician, this is very much about manifesting, bringing something into reality, knowing what it is you want, and then knowing how to manifest it and create this, whatever it is, to be part of your reality going forward. But the Magician is the great manifester in the major arcana. It is a major arcana. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. And then the clarifier is the King of Swords, and this is very much if it could be, this is your energy, and it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's not gender specific, but I feel this is a King of Swords energy that is giving some, you can see he's looking across at the Magician. So he's thinking logically and pragmatically and strategically about how he can manifest this situation for going forward. So giving some deep thought, deep logical thought, not allowing his emotions to get in the way. So there's some form of manifestation for going forward that's going to be happening with you, Libra, or for somebody connected to you. Okay, so what is it your guides would like to say to you at this time? We've got the Hanged Man and we've got the Four of Wands. And the Hanged Man, this is something hanging. This is something that's at a standstill. Or it could be something hanging in the balance. Work that has been progressing in the background there. has come to a halt. And now things are just hanging around. It's very difficult to have a perspective on what it was you're doing, because you are hanging by this tree trunk, and that blocks your view of, you know, where you've come from. So things hanging, things a bit stuck, hanging in the balance, limited perspective. And it's to do with a family situation. We see the Four of Wands here, which is generally about security, safety, security, celebration within a happy, joyful family situation, family home life. Having, you know, all of your needs met, and there's the family there. Being protected by a garland above, and the dragonfly, which is about some form of transformation. I feel there's lots of energy of spring, the season of spring in this card, which I'm drawn to for some reason. So I feel whatever it is that's come to a standstill, that's hanging in the balance, it's going to be like that for a little while, perhaps until the season of spring starts to come in. And you'll get a little bit more movement and clarity. Because right at the beginning we had two energies, which was very much about meditation, time out, finding your peaceful centre, thinking things through. All right, Libra, I'm just going to get... we have two final messages for Libra, please. Two final messages for Libra. Two final messages for Libra. Got three messages. All right, we've got discovering truth. So this is about standing in the light of truth. I mean, in tarot, Libra, you are the scales, you are justice. That they're your energies. So it's not a surprise that this card has come out for you. There's a need for you to stand in the light of truth now. Not go in the direction that you're being pointed in here, but realise where the truth is and turn and go in your direction now. What is it? And of course you've come out, haven't you, of the Queen of Swords and possibly the King of Swords there. So discovering truth. Be courageous, take action with passion now. There you are on your horse, flying your flag, and, you know, getting ready for this next challenge, the last thing, that final thing, you know, that final battle that you need to deal with. So be courageous. And answer the call. The time is now, but you've got to take action. You've got to open the gate to walk through to a much brighter environment, a much brighter future for yourself. But the time is now, Libra. Be courageous, and it's all about truth. Standing in the light of truth, of your truth. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. This reading won't be for everybody, but it certainly will be for somebody, or for a few of you. But take what resonates with you, and good luck going forward. Bye-bye for now.